Pretty good. Let's get started. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I'm doing something today that is very different from my typical content. Typically I do outfit of the day videos, I do makeup tutorials, I do vlogs, but I don't really do sit down kind of chat, talking directly to the camera kind of videos in this sense. So I'm starting a new kind of video where I'm gonna call them Closet Chats. We're currently in my closet. My username is Closet Chvts, and we're chatting about something. So basically, Closet Chats are gonna be a video I probably release once a month where I talk about topics that are on my mind that relate to fashion, beauty, skincare, fragrance, personal care, that kind of thing. And for a lot of people, they don't know that fragrance is probably my favorite version of cosmetic anything. It's probably my favorite beauty version of anything. I love fragrances. I have an extensive collection, and today I'm going to let you in to a portion of my collection that are fragrances that are really special to me, that I really love, and I wear almost every single day. I've got my little homemade latte in my smiley face mug. Let's have another sip. Delish. And I have this random little acrylic box of fragrances, so let's go ahead and get into them. So I want to start off with a fragrance house that I recently have fallen in love with in the past like 2-3 months, and I've been obsessed with them. I've loved them for a while, I followed them for a while, but I recently just got into them, and that was via Scentbird, and this is the brand HERETIC. I've always wanted to try HERETIC, but I'm someone that doesn't really like to buy expensive things for myself because I feel like my money could be better utilized taking care of other people. And I really want to try HERETIC, and my partner has Scentbird, and when I looked at Scentbird, because I was like, oh, that's so interesting, I love fragrances, that might be something I want to get onto. I saw they had HERETIC on there, and I said, absolutely, I'm sold, I'm signed up right now because I need to try this fragrance house. Since then, I have bought a few bottles, and I love HERETIC. I love everything that they do that I've tried, so I'm interested to try more from them, but here's what I currently have. This is one of the most complex and unique fragrances I've ever tried in my entire life. This is Poltergeist. A little disclaimer throughout the video, I really won't be talking about notes. I'll be talking more of expression and feeling that the fragrances give off or that I receive from them. Poltergeist is a fragrance that is so unique. I've never smelled anything like this. It smells like wet charred wood. What it kind of smells like is you've had a bonfire, you've woken up the next day, and you're cleaning out the fire pit, which growing up we had a lot of bonfires, a lot of family gatherings around a fire, and you're kind of scooping out that soot and that ash that's still kind of wet, and it's such a unique, ominous fragrance that I am obsessed with. It haunts me in a way that is palatable and delicious. This next one is a sleeper hit for me, Dirty Suede. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this. This is amazing. It is everything I would want it to be and so much more. This is a true clean fragrance, and what I mean by this is you're not getting that super heavy aquatic scent. You're not getting that generic clean boy smell. This is what truly fresh, clean, smelling nice smells like to me personally. This is a recent pickup from HERETIC. This is Bergamusk. This is amazing. If you love bergamot, you will love this fragrance. It definitely has that bergamot, but it also does have that musk, hence the name Bergamusk, I know. But it also has this kind of citrusy hit that just like really, it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? No, me either. This was my most recent Scentbird pickup. This is Dirty Coconut. I'm actually allergic to coconut and a lot of things, but I love the smell of it. And this is such an adult coconut fragrance. This isn't some Bath and Body Works, some cheap perfume body spray coconut. This is real deal adult coconut. It has a kind of roasted flavoring scent profile. It smells tropical in the best ways possible, but it's not over the top. It's not chemically, it's not gross, it's not fake. It is real deal what good coconut should smell like. This fragrance right here is Dirty Vanilla. This is one of my all-time favorite perfumes I've ever tried in my entire life. I'm gonna put some on. There's nothing left in the bottle. I'm surprised I got that much out. I need to find a full size of this. I need to pick up a full size of this. This is so good. This is vanilla, but a dark, alluring, sophisticated vanilla. It is matched with the patchouli tone that I'm obsessed with. If anyone knows me, my favorite scent profiles or warm, spicy vanilla patchouli. These are all of that in one, and I'm obsessed. The next fragrance house that I want to talk to you guys about is NOYZ. I'm in love with NOYZ. My obsession with NOYZ started when a old coworker of mine came to the store with a little perfume like paper sample thing from like an Ulta Beauty magazine, and they're like, I saw this in my catalog, I smelled it smells so much like you, what do you think? I smelled it, I said, ooh, no, that smells nothing like me at all. And they were like, what? I'm so surprised you don't like that. Cut to me and that coworker going to Ulta and her being like, this is the fragrance I was telling you about. I smelled it in the bottle and I said, oh, I need to buy this. Actually, these two fragrances, they layer so good, so I'm gonna put a little bit of this one too. This, when I say, is my everyday fragrance. These two fragrances live in my bag because I wear them all the time. They are a comfort fragrance for me, they are safe for me, and I love them. This one, Unmute, is just amazing. It's vanilla, it's powdery, it has a little bit of a spice to it, and it is so unique, so delicious, and I love it. I have made a really huge dent in the bottle. I got one of their value sets where it came with the full size and a travel. I crushed the travel. When you spent over $100, you were also able to pick out a sample. I picked out a sample of Unmute, crushed that, and now I'm working my way through the full size bottle. Love, love, love this fragrance. So my partner actually picked this fragrance up for me. This is Monochrome. This, so good. It is kind of reminiscent to Poltergeist from HERETIC in the way that there's a burnt and almost watery, wet, aquatic fragrance in there somewhere. This smells like you're at a beach bonfire and there's someone wearing a amazingly good cologne standing next to you. So you're getting that little bit of that wave of the ocean, the burn of the fire in front of you, and then the super sexy person standing next to you that smells way too good, and you're kind of like, do you want to go home after this with me? You know what I mean? This fragrance to me personally is a little commercialized, but it is really good. This is Fenty. This is just the fragrance name, Fenty by Rihanna. This is pretty good. I got it in my Ipsy box a couple months ago when I still was doing Ipsy. This does not smell how you think it would. This is a cologne that is really reminiscent to me personally of an older gentleman's like aftershave. It definitely has that feel to it. It's still really good. It has a little bit of a bourbon to it. It's a little sweet, but this is not what I was expecting. However, I do still like it. I do wear it kind of often. I'm surprised there's only that little of a dent in it because I have been reaching for it quite often because it layers so well with so many of the fragrances that I'm currently loving, like the Dirty Vanilla, the Monochrome, the Poltergeist. This is just a really good complementary fragrance to add to those. This is another fragrance brand that I discovered through Ipsy. If you have Ipsy, they do like an Ipsy pop-up shop where you can shop things that were in the boxes at a discounted rate, and it's a really good price. I discovered the brand 5 Cents through there, and I love 5 Cents. This is probably my second or third bottle of Burn For You, and it's about halfway full. This is probably my third or fourth bottle of Catch Feelings, and it is full. I just opened it a little bit ago. These are two amazing, amazing fragrances. The 5 Cents team's amazing. The brand's really cool. This fragrance right here, Burn For You, so good. If you like By the Fireplace, but you don't want to pay that price point and you want something that actually smells a little bit better, Burn For You is there. It has this powdery, almost paper-like tone. And when I say paper, I mean the way that like old antique books feel. There's something about the matte finish under your fingernails and your fingertips that are somehow in this fragrance. I don't know how they do it. It also has that kind of burny, spicy fragrance to it. I don't know. It smells amazing. It smells divine. It's really good. I love it. I give it a 10 out of 10. And you know what? While we're here, this is Catch Feelings. This is a very unique fragrance for me personally, but every time I wear it, I get compliments. This is what I would consider not my standard fragrance. This is very berry, it's very sweet, but it's also a little boozy and winey and really delicious, and I love it. I didn't think that I was going to like it as much. The first couple of times I sprayed it and smelled it on myself, I was like, I don't know, but every time I wore it, I got a compliment, and the longer I wear it, the more I love it, and the more sophisticated it feels because it has that boozy kind of winey berry tone to it. It feels very adult and grown up. This, you can see I've put a huge dent in. I, again, got this in an Ipsy box maybe a year ago, 2 years ago. This is Kayali Vanilla 28. This is an amazing fragrance. This is so good. It is a Gourmand lover's wet dream. It is delicious. The atomizer, I know I'm going to spray one more thing. Look at that atomizer. It is so good. A little bit of this goes such a long way. I'm going to have to even out the other side. You know I do. This is a fragrance that I will spray on a cardigan, wear that cardigan once, put it up for a couple weeks, go to get that cardigan out, and as I pull it out of my closet, which we're currently in, I get a whiff of that fragrance, and I'm like, oh my god, this smells so good. What did I wear the last time that I wore this cardigan? This is definitely a beast mode fragrance. The longevity and staying power of this is insane. Next, I want to talk about Commodity. This is Commodity Gold. This fragrance in this specific size, this is probably my 5th or 6th bottle. I love it. Again, I found these on the Ipsy shop. I got them for like $20. It's a lot more expensive if you buy it from Sephora. So again, if you have Ipsy, not this is an ad, I don't even have the subscription anymore, but it's a really good place to pick up a fragrance. This is amazing. It is almost electric smelling. There's a very clean aquatic note to it, while at the same time also being very sultry. It has a powder that really stays in your nose for a minute when you smell it. It's just really delicious, really divine, really, really, really good. This is really good. Milk is amazing. If you're a vanilla, creamy lover of a fragrance, this is really good. I wish it had a little bit more of a throw and a little bit more of an allure. I do typically pair it with Kayali 28. Or if I want to go the spicier route, I will go ahead and pair it with Burn For You, just to give it a little more edge, because this is a very soft fragrance. If you like that soft girl aesthetic or clean girl aesthetic, this might be your vibe. So I just want to talk about it because fragrance is something I'm so passionate about. I think when people think of my content, they think of like fashion and beauty, but really I love fragrances. Not more, but I would say like just as much. You were like, would you rather come out with your own makeup line or your own fragrance line? I probably would rather come out with my own fragrance line. That's how much I love fragrance. I just think it'd be really cool to sit down, connect, and create something that is so personal and unique, but that so many other people would love too, if that makes sense. But I want to sit down and do this first ever closet chat, just to kind of introduce you guys to this style of video, that kind of thing, and also show you guys my current fragrant rotation. I really feel like a fragrance wardrobe is necessity in your life. Even if it's 1 to 2 fragrances, 2 to 3 fragrances, you definitely don't need 3,700 like I have. But I feel like if you really want to be known for your style, if you really want to be known for your personal vibe, a fragrance is a really good thing to accompany that. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been jabbing my jaws for a while now, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. As always, stay spooky, and I'll see you in the next one.